Leaders and chief executives of African companies gracing the 2016 CEOs Forum. Gathering here in Abidjan, their intention is to brainstorm on something different for the growth of African economy, which has largely been depressed by the crash of commodities prices with negative impact on currencies. The plenary begins with the President of Côte d'Ivoire, Mr. Alassane Ouattara, who is glad to receive delegates attending the forum despite the recent terror attack in the country. Addressing some of the socio-economic challenges in the continent, President of the African Development Bank, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, presents a 5-point agenda as a response to the lapses.
The African Development Bank has now raised the bar on its level of ambition for Africa. We call them high fives for Africa. Light up and power Africa. Feed Africa. Industrialize Africa. Integrate Africa. And improve the quality of life for Africans.
This panel comprises government leaders and top executives. The discussants dwell more on regional integration and the industrialization of Africa.
98 to 99% of the milk we use in Nigeria is imported. How can you keep importing all these things? I mean, wheat, we import wheat, 100%. So in Africa, what we need to do is actually to even try and, first of all, be self-sufficient and go for massive industrialization.
The future is in us unlocking the market that exists in Africa. And for those of us who are policymakers, we must invest in developing the products.
We really do need to work collectively, not to isolate ourselves from the rest of the world, to participate in the global economy, but as well as that, and I fully agree with everything that Vanel said, drive regional and continental trade.
The Africa CEO Forum is a 2-day event attracting several investors amidst heavy security against terror attacks. As various panels unfold, expectations are high. CEOs are generally tired about the much talk about the development of the African economy. What they want to see more is more of action. Top executives attending the 2016 Africa CEO Forum have an expectation, and that expectation is to go away with result-oriented discussions. From the venue of the Africa CEO Forum in Abidjan, Temple Ashaju, Channels Television News.